need to talk also more about the benefits. Nobody's talking about benefits. Everybody's talking about technology, blockchain, metaverse.
And then the third thing that AI will be used for is revenue models, because we're not just in this metaverse to have fun. Part of it is ownership and part of it is monetization.
Hi, in this video we'll be able to listen to some of the guests which we invite to our weekly Mr. Metaverse discussion. The 3 ways AI can impact the most the Metaverse. You can name 3 of those, maybe give some explanation why you picked those 3, that would be great.
This last couple of months I have been thinking about the relationship between metaverse architecture and AI, because from a time now architecture has been playing a very interest in the design of spaces in the metaverse. Actually there are some platforms that are using renowned architects for design their spaces. So I don't know if there is a direct AI involved in that, because the way the design process of workflow for designing those spaces in the metaverse as a pipeline that is passing through, I don't know, like in softwares like Unreal or Unity. And both of those softwares, as far as I know, they don't have full AI incorporated on it the way these new tools that I have mentioned before has on their code. I guess from now on, from this recent blooming of AI in architecture, we will see more AI involved in the design of spaces in the metaverse.
So AI, there's several tools coming, Luma, Midjourney, and there are several others, we all can name, which are helping create good 3D models in faster way. All right. So once that is done, make it more secure, right? Make it more secure in a sense that people feel there's no identity theft, impersonation. So those with digital twins of humans coming into the picture, that's a very big concern. These are certain things that we can take care of. I think people will feel much more safer. This is the same as, when you go and use your ATM card or your debit card at a ATM station, and that your password is not being tracked and you can easily withdraw money. As simple as that. People need to feel secure entering into the metaverse, and especially when people put in the head-mounted devices, it's a very different ballgame. It can have so many benefits out of it. So that's the third point. We need to talk also more about the benefits. Nobody's talking about benefits. Everybody's talking about technology, blockchain, metaverse, this and that, with fancy words.
You're still watching? I guess then you'll like it. Consider subscribing to stay up to date on the topics related to immersive technologies, digital twins, AI and Metaverse platform. You can expect the videos like the one you're now listening to be published every single week, so don't miss out. Subscribe. It takes just a second. Smash this button. Enjoy the rest of the video.
What we are forgetting is we're not talking about utility. What is it that Metaverse is actually solving for you, right? Is it a vanity, product which only some or a selected few will have, or it can be a mass adopted product? I'll give you an example. Take another minute. There's a project we are working with, we are in the discussion phase with a big company. Rather, there are 2. So one big company in India where they go ahead and do the distribution for financial, for the, government-backed financial, which goes to tier 2 and tier 3 cities, like some funds needs to be distributed. What we are talking about is educating the people in tier 2 and tier 3 cities for a lot of their skill development. For example, somebody does, designing clothes. Maybe they want to become something else. They want to become a potter, have some nice utensils. They have the skill, but they don't have, how to do it, how to start about it. And then put it together with a banking solution so that, they can have, say, $100, $200 of loan to get that basic equipment to start studying it. So, you see, you have to start with utilities. Till the time you talk about utilities, it is just a novelty product.
Yeah, so for me, where AI is impacting the metaverse the most is in the development stages. Metaverse is very complex to build. It takes a lot of different code, a lot of different texture within the development stages to be able to develop. And I know personally that the people who are developing the metaverses, such as Animoca Brands, Sandbox, Upland, Decentraland, they're all using AI to create these platforms. So that's the big thing. Second thing is content. All these layer 2 experiences in the gaming world, Nike bringing in, their products, and all these other big brands bringing their products in the game. They have to have utility for these products. You can't just bring in sneakers if you're not going to put them on athletes' feet. So in the game development stages, you're going to have storylines, you're going to have characters, you're going to have plots, you're going to have all of that. So you're going to see a lot of AI being used to create those user experiences for the metaverse and the utility. So those are the 2 big things for me. And then the third thing that AI will be used for is revenue models, because we're not just in this metaverse to have fun. Part of it is ownership and part of it is monetization. So you can use AI to figure out what is it you want to do in the metaverse and how you can monetize your skill set. So those are the three big things that I think AI will be used for, and as far as impacting the metaverse goes.
Yeah, I just want to touch on a lot of the great points that have already been made. I love whoever's talked about, the value. What is the value that the metaverse is bringing? Because if it's anything that people can get in Web 2, there's really no reason to go to the trouble of going to metaverse experience, because it is still some trouble to do that. So I think, and we've seen a lot of metaverses that have struggled, Decentraland and Sandbox, which I like, but they've kind of had their peak, and now there's just kind of people wandering around like a wasteland. There's not a lot of people there sometimes. So I think, what's the reason people are there? What can they do when they get there is a big question. And I think some sort of gaming is a great reason to have people there. I mean, it's just, gamification works in everything, but it really works in bringing people to a new place. It's interesting because I think with AI, there's going to be a lot of games and a lot of metaverse experiences that are going to come out, and a lot of them are not going to be very good. There's going to be a big difference between quality and quantity, just like there'll be with written content that's going to flood the internet. So I think you have to look for those pockets of quality, because that's what's going to last.
Still watching? Thank you. So if you like the content, consider subscribing to our newsletter for more exclusive content. You can expect there primarily news related to the topics of the videos like the one you just listened to, and more educational content. So link in the comments. Every Monday, you will get a newsletter directly to your inbox. Thanks for watching, and probably you might like this video.